have this exciting discussion now. The 2022 Creta brings a whole new dimension to the SUV segment. It's a confident, safe and feature-packed drive, perfect for any journey you take on. The Creta blends technology and driving into one effortless experience. That's enough of the talking. Let's bring in Jacob Moshokoa, who's live to us now from Irene in Centurion. And Jacob, the car's right behind you. How's it looking?
Good morning, Ayanda. Yes, I'm at the picturesque Irene Country Club in Centurion, and I'm very fortunate to be having a look at the refreshed Hyundai Creta. We spoke about it yesterday, a very exciting segment for Hyundai. As they say, it is probably the most busiest segment when it comes to this segment of cars, and I'm joined by the Sales and Operations Manager at Hyundai South Africa. His name is Stanley Anderson. Stanley, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us on Newsroom Africa.
Morning, Jacob. My pleasure.
Now, tell me, Hyundai Grand Creta and Hyundai Creta, what is the basic differences?
Size, definitely one. So the Grand Creta is about 40 centimeters longer than the normal Creta. Also a 7-seater configuration, and the engines are 2-liter and 1.5 diesel, where it's a 1.5 petrol engine on the normal Creta.
Now, let's talk about this segment. Very, very popular segment in South Africa. Lots of competitors as well. What sets the Creta apart from its competitors?
I think styling and size in that segment, and the historic performance. You know, since we launched the first generation Creta in 2017, we've sold just under 18,000 cars.
Wow.
And it's been capturing 30% of its segment consistently, and I've no doubt that this car is going to do the same or even better.
Look, it's been a bumper-to-bumper year, like always, for Hyundai South Africa. What's the plans for the rest of the year? I mean, we're only in July, so there's still 6 months to go. Can we expect any more launches in the coming months?
So we're not going to be as busy as the first 6 months, but there's 2 more launches. One is the Palisade product enhancement that we'll launch, and then also the Venue, which is obviously just smaller than the Creta, but also in a very big segment in the market, the entry-level SUV.
Before we actually move on to the styling, which I'd like to get close to and see, what is the pricing like on this Creta?
The 1.5 premium manual starts at 409,900. Then we have a automatic premium at 429, and then the executive premium, which is a vehicle we see here, at 469.
I think we should take a closer look at this executive premium Hyundai Creta, Stanley. Tell me, in terms of the styling, what are the changes on this refreshed one when you look at the front of the car?
Yeah, the biggest change is in front, the front of the vehicle. I mean, you know how well the Tucson has been accepted in the market, and they've used the same design grille as the Tucson. And the standout feature here is when the daytime running lights are on, the grille changes on the side to actual lights. But when the lights are off, it looks like a black grille. So it's very elegant. They call it parametric dual design. That's what the designers call it. It just looks amazing, you know.
Parametric dual design. Wow, that's some really fancy wording for a beautiful and quite a fancy car. And then in terms of the interior of a car like this, I see this one has got leather. Is leather an optional thing, or could you choose to go for the cloth seats?
So the premium derivatives come with the cloth interior, but at the dealership, a customer can actually have leather fitted after purchase, but the executive comes standard with the black leather.
There we go. This is the Hyundai Creta launch all the way in the picturesque and gorgeous African Pride Irene Country Club. A big thank you to Stanley Anderson giving us a little bit of insight on what we can expect on the refreshed Hyundai Creta. It's a gorgeous car, Ayanda. I'm sure you also agree. For Newsroom Africa on Channel 405, I'm Jacob Moshokoa, all the way in Irene, Pretoria.
Jacob Moshokoa, thanks very much indeed. Always with the best gigs in the building. Jacob, live to us there from Irene.